And welcome back, everybody, once again to FTB Pyramid Reborn. I am TJ the Obscure with you here at my base. Where else am I going to be? There's nowhere else to go in this map. I honestly thought it was going to be something a little bit different than what it's turning out to be, which is very much just kind of slowly working your way through the various mods. I thought it was going to be like more like challenge base and like teleporting to different dimensions and whatnot, but regardless, we are here and we need to figure out what to do next. The next objective is to build a furnace generator, and for that we get tin, copper, and gravel. Which honestly I think I can go ahead and do at this point. It's not really going to be all that difficult. I have all the items for it. I did set up some basic drawers for block storage. I thought these guys were just going to be like regular chests but with a larger inventory, but nope, they're just slightly larger chests. And they don't have the noise effect, the sound effect whenever you open them. So I made some iron chests as well. I duplicated water in the powered crafting table, which we could do again. We just make another bucket, we stick the water bucket and the bucket in there, and we get a free water bucket out of it. One of the things that I want to work on doing maybe this episode, or at least putting in some of the infrastructure that will allow us to do so, is to automate this guy. And I'll probably move it around and redesign it so that it all works. But basically I need an infinite fuel source to go into the furnace, and then an infinite thing that we can cook up, most likely cobble. And we can actually make a cobble generator at this point. It's this guy, just the regular one. But it would eat up our lava bucket, and we only have one of those, so I don't think I want to do that quite yet, at least not until we can make more lava, which as far as I know the easiest way to do so is to make a magma crucible, and that requires copper, which we can get, gold, which we cannot get, and what else? Nether brick. I'm not entirely sure how to get nether brick quite yet. And we need tin, which again, if we build the thing, we'll get both copper and tin. What's the easiest way to get the nether bricks, huh? Okay, so it looks like we can turn magma blocks into netherrack, which can then be crafted into nether brick is one option. It looks like we can also, I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly, but I think, oh, where was it at? I think we can also possibly use the fluid transposer. I don't know if that's taking the lava out or if it's putting the lava in and we're getting nether brick out of it exactly. But yeah, it looks like going the route of the magma block might be the easiest, but it kind of depends on whether or not we can get magma cubes to actually spawn in the nether. I'm assuming that we'll be able to if we build a little platform, but I'm not sure yet. I think what I want to do this episode is mainly focus on getting some mob farms going. I need a better path up and down to this place. Let's see here. I mean, I would love to build an elevator or something, but as far as I know, we can't do that yet. We don't have all the materials for it. Let's see here. Elevator. That's for the elevator mod. Yeah, no, it seems like most of that stuff we cannot get quite yet. Ooh, my wheat is growing. And we definitely need to figure out a better food source as well. Just because this is not going to cut it, I don't think. Let's go ahead and take down our tree farm. But yeah, so far what I've mainly been doing is just chopping down wood and putting it into my furnace to make charcoal, and then using that charcoal to cook up lots of cobblestone. So nothing too exciting. Oh, this did actually grow a big tree. Well, kind of, sort of. Not really a large tree, but a bigger than normal tree. So I think I want to focus on setting up mob farms this episode, and we're gonna do one here in the overworld using the corrupted earth, and one in the nether, so that we can start getting gold from pigmen and possibly magma cubes from magma slime from magma cubes as well. I'm not sure if that's gonna work exactly. I did die once. I put up all my inventory and I jumped into the portal down there, which does take you to the end, although as soon as I got into the end I died, and I'm not entirely sure why that happened. But yeah, I'm trying to think where is going to be the best place to set up a water stream that goes down there. I think I do want to put it right here, actually. I think that should take us right next to the portal. And if we just do that, it should work, I think. Let's go ahead and grab some more water. Not that it's going to be useful in the nether, but we need to get out there and start building a platform for things to spawn on. And let's go ahead and use slabs. Just so we kind of conserve blocks a little bit here, although I have tons and tons and tons of smooth stone. And I did make a mob fan, so we can use that to push the various things onto a lower platform and kill them. Man, I'm not getting any apples, which is not good, because right now it's our main source of food. It's a mob fan that pushes them down. I turned it on and I almost blew myself right off the edge. It was pretty funny. And, you know, maybe, I guess we can build some hoppers as well to collect item. Unless there's a better item out there. I know that there is, but it depends on whether or not we can actually make it. Like, this would work, but we can't build that yet. What is this? Collect pickups. We would need slime of some kind. Rice slime ball. I'm assuming that what that does is it collects things in a vicinity. But I'm not entirely sure. We may just have to stick to regular old hoppers for a little while. And, yeah, I think that should be efficient enough until we get something a little better. And let's go ahead and start cooking up some more charcoal here, like so. And let's get down to our nether portal. I guess maybe I should have put this over one block more. I think I'll probably move it, just so it's not flowing down directly onto the portal itself. Oh gosh. What did I just get? I just got something. Oh gosh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Oh, I got some ink. Apparently squids are spawning. That's interesting. Now, I want everything to spawn, but ghasts. At least I don't want ghasts at the moment. We can prevent ghasts from spawning by setting up, by not allowing, I think, any 5x5 areas is what they need. But I'm not entirely sure about that. And I need to plan out exactly how I want to do this. Although, you know what I just thought is that we're not going to be able to go further down, right? Oh, metamorphic mesa stone brick slabs. I don't think we can use that for anything. And that's red concrete. Eventually I could collect some of this obsidian to use, although if we get another lava source then we shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There are things that will kill mobs, but my plan with the mob fan is not going to work, because we won't be able to get below this until we get something like a jetpack or something that will allow us to fly around or move vertically here in the nether. I guess I can build all the way up, right? Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we'll drop them onto a platform down here with hoppers. That should work, I think. Alright, we do have pigmen spawning, so that is a good sign. I'm not entirely sure how far the mob fan works from. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could probably make this 9 wide just to give us a larger area to work with. I'm not sure how wide the range is or how far the range is for this mob fan. I guess we could always set up multiple mob fans. They weren't that difficult to build, I don't think. But hopefully this works. I'll have to go back and make some hoppers and some chests. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess we did not prevent the gas from spawning. And honestly, this is not working as well as I hoped it would. The pigmen don't really seem to be spawning very often. And I'm starting to think that maybe the mob fan interrupts spawning, prevents spawning. I mean, I get the occasional pigman, but yeah, it's definitely not as efficient as I thought it was going to be. I think that guy may have just been blown right off the edge. Well, we need to try to take out this ghast, if possible. Or die. One of the two. Or wait for him to despawn. Get him. Got him! Return to sender, monster hunter. Fantastic. Okay. Well, we have to be very careful up here because we can get blown off the edge just like the pigmen can. And how are you spawning over here, guy? You should not be over here. I guess there is a torch right there. They're spawning on the half slabs, which honestly makes no sense. How is that working? Huh. I guess... Yeah, how are you guys spawning? I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. Let's see here. Okay, let's shut these guys down for right now. Let's put some more slabs down so that they can't spawn on the edges here. That's the only thing that I can think of, is that they're spawning over in these spaces and then walking back. But it certainly feels like they're spawning on the half slabs themselves. And they don't seem to be spawning in the area that I want them to spawn. There are upgrades for the fans, but we don't have feathers yet, so we can't get any of the upgrades. There's probably better ways to do this. But again, I'm not really familiar with other ways of moving mobs in the nether without using... Yeah, since we don't have access to water. I feel like this should work though, but for whatever reason it's not. We do have enough gold, I think, to make 1 ingot, and then we can use our resource generator to make more gold. But I'd rather set up some kind of automatic farm so that we can focus our resource generator on other resources. Oh man, the 1.12 where they can push you around and stuff is kind of scary and annoying at the same time. There you go. Everybody just fall down, please. Just fall down. Like so. If they are spawning on the half slabs, then that would mean that some should be spawning down below. But that is not happening, so... Yeah, I feel like this should work. This guy, I think you're the only one around, right? Oh, can I really not hit him? Why can't I hit him? I can punch him. I guess you can't use these as weapons, really, because it's a clay axe, I guess? I'm not sure. Alright, and this is a 5x4 area, so it's possible for gas to spawn, I think. But if we put one right there, we should be safe as far as gas go. And let's just do something like that. All spawning spaces, as far as I know, are now covered except for where we want them to be. Let's see if that improves rates at all. It's definitely not the prettiest thing I've ever built. Let's just get rid of that and do something like that. And let's see if this works any better now. And also, this is not working either as far as item collection goes. Oh man. Yeah, that's very powerful. That is very, very powerful. Well, we may have to wait until we get some more iron so that we can set up some more hoppers. These ones right here I think are pretty pointless. Simply because they blow way too far, way too far. So let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way. And move them back a little bit, I think is what we want to do. So I went ahead and I built a little backstop. I think a better option might be to use iron spikes rather than a fall trap. And just push them directly into the iron spikes with hoppers underneath. That probably would have been a better setup. But I like fall traps for whatever reason. But let's see if this works any better. And they should fall mainly in this area where the hoppers are set up, I think. Although we're still just not getting the kind of rates that I hoped that we would get. In fact, we're getting no spawns at this point. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to set the fans up. That might explain things. Alright, ready? Launch them! Okay. Well, not a very successful design thus far. I'm going to have to work on improving it, I think. Come on, Pigman, you can do it. Fly. Fly, Pigman, fly. It's like one mob. One mob a minute. And we're also getting sulfur from these guys. Which seems like it could come in handy. I wonder why so few are spawning, because if we have just a normal platform out here, they spawn like crazy, but... Oh, there we go. Really? Gosh dang it. I guess we need to build that backstop farther down, because it's now launching them. It's launching them underneath it. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, wait. How is he standing right there? I guess maybe the range on the fan, I thought it reached to the edge, but apparently not. I don't want to get up there and test it myself. I'm a little afraid to do so. Well, whatever. We'll just have to figure out something else to do here. I definitely think the iron spikes would would work much, much better. And it would be far less resource intensive. Yeah, it's still launching them too far. But it's kind of sort of working. Okay, whatever. We're getting out of here. And I did start work on the other mob farm. I went with a very traditional design. Again, oh gosh, there's so many of you guys. There's so many of you guys. I could set up a portal trap here to bring the pigmen into this realm and collect their goodies that way, but I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Yeah, I went with just a regular fall trap. I've never played around with this cursed earth before. As far as I know, it just needs to be in darkness, and it should spawn mobs. So I'm hoping that I can just set up a little... I'm going to test it out with 1 block first. I think we have 4 blocks total. So test it out with 1 block, see what the mob spawn rates are like. And then if need be, we can always add more. I'm not entirely sure if when they spawn, they push each other off the block or not. So we're going to have to figure that out. Okay, this could go very poorly, because again, I'm not really familiar with how this stuff works. I'm thinking that if we just place it down, it should start spawning mobs. Let's go ahead and just use 1 like a so. I wonder if it's not dark enough in there. Or maybe it's not as efficient as I thought it was going to be. Or maybe it has to do with the range. I would think it would spawn even if the player is close to it. But that does not appear to be the case. Maybe it needs more spawning room. I don't know. Let me do some research and try to figure stuff out. All right, well, I don't know what's wrong. As far as I know, it should be spawning, and I have gotten 2 spawns, but I thought the rates would be significantly higher than that. I mean, from what I recall, it would spawn like a mob a second, is how efficient it should be. And I've gotten a creeper and I've gotten a skelly, and the skelly actually managed to escape, so we may end up dying here, which would be kind of funny. He's waiting down at the bottom of the grinder for me. One thing that I can think of is that it may possibly be there's like not enough spawning room in there, but again, I have gotten a couple of spawns, so they can spawn in there, but they're not doing so for some reason. I really wish I hadn't have built with this hardened stone. It takes forever to break down. I completely enclosed everything to prevent all light sources. I can't break the cursed earth, otherwise we'll lose it. We need a silk touch pick in order to collect it again. But yeah, at this point I'm kind of at a loss as far as why it's not working. I also don't have a weapon on me. I guess we can make a weapon, right? I can make a basic cobble sword at this point. Something like that. I think he was right down there, but the creeper that spawned was going through the water, and then all of a sudden it just despawned. So I don't know. I don't know what the best option is at this point. I'm gonna make this a little larger, I think. And maybe that'll give them the spawning room that they need. Alright, well, it's completely encased and dark in there. I did get a zombie to spawn. I got a couple things to spawn up here from the sound of it. And we may end up dying as a result. Or no, they're spawning on the inside. Yeah, it's all messed up. Okay, it sounds like things might actually be spawning now. There's a spider for us. And I hear the skelly. The skelly's right there. I didn't really account for spiders in this whole equation. So I think I'm probably going to end up tearing this all down. And starting from scratch, because it is not working the way that I had thought it would work. And I think I need to figure out how to use some of the other tricks. I mean, I could easily just set up one, make it totally dark, set up a mob fan, push it into some iron spikes, and just collect the stuff that way. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. Plus, they seem to despawn like really, really quickly. Oh, I thought maybe that spider had despawned. It may have something to do with player distance. So, like, the farther away I am, the more likely it is that they'll spawn. But yeah, I don't know. I tried doing some research on the mechanics of Cursed Earth, but there's not a lot of info out there as far as I could tell, and there's, you know, constant changes to it. So well, we can at the very least make the thing that we were going to make this episode. It should be fairly easy, I think. Hints and tips. No, that's not. We want to go to appendix. We need to make the furnace generator, which should be fairly easy to do, I think. Furnace generator. Where are you at? Where are you at? What do we need for you? We need machine block, redstone, iron, a regular furnace, and that's how we make. Oh, we need trap chest. Oh no, either chest will work. Redstone and iron. Okay, well we have plenty of that stuff. So let's go ahead and grab all of it and get to making the furnace. Alright, one furnace generator coming right up, like so. I'm really disappointed that this did not work. Maybe we just need more Cursed Earth? But again, we only have the 4 blocks, and I only have 1 left, so... Oh, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get our reward for this episode. Overall, I did not feel like I made a whole lot of progress. And, both the pigman farm and the regular mob farm just did not work the way that I thought they would. There it is. Gravel, copper, and tin. Gonna need to work on getting a large supply of those. I would like to set up an additional one of these, if possible, so that we can have multiple things going at once. I saw the water dropping and I thought it was a mob. Anything? Anything in here? No. And I'm pretty certain it is dark enough in there. So I do not know. Anyways, you guys, I think that's going to be it for me for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.